There's a new transportation proposal in the Senate. What's your take on it?
Well, I've got some huge concerns about it. One is the price tag, and that's one of the biggest concerns. 11.5 cents per gallon. I think everybody's pretty well heard about that in the news. Some of the things they haven't heard about is there are some other fees that are involved that will hit our motorists. Anywhere from $15 to a $35 increase in your vehicle registration fees, weight fees. And one of the troubling things about that is that can go into the multimodal account because that's not 18th Amendment or gas tax money. So if that's not 18th Amendment protected, that can be used anywhere, which means our automobile drivers can be paying for transit in other areas of the state. And so that's a concerning aspect about it. But the overall price tag, I'm hearing from a lot of people, especially in the rural communities, and especially from senior citizens. Those people who have to drive long distances, who have to use a lot of fuel on their daily commute because jobs have been destroyed in our rural communities. They have to go long distances just to get to work. Sometimes they have to go long distances to shop, to go to their medical appointments. And seniors living on fixed incomes can get especially hit hard by a tax increase like this. So I'm very concerned about that. And some of the projects, some of where the money goes. Some of it obviously is going to transit, and I'm concerned about that because it's the motorists that are being asked to help pay for transit. And I really think transit should be more of a local issue, should be done by the folks in that area that are using it. I think there should be more money coming from fares, so when people actually ride, they pay, rather than trying to make everybody else around the state pay for it. So there's a lot of reason for concern. Some of the big projects, when we've got a couple of very large mega projects that aren't yet complete, to be adding more into the system, into the mix, is very troublesome.
What about transportation reforms?
Absolutely has to be a part. If they are going to advance a tax package, then I think the taxpayers absolutely deserve to make sure that their money is being spent in the wisest manner possible. Some of the reforms, practical design. DOT is doing it, and they've looked at a few projects already, and they're seeing savings of 15 to 65% on some of these projects. That is a very, very significant number. So I had a bill in committee this week to make sure that that's applied across DOT and that it's in statute so that even when there's a change of administration, change of directors, change of the legislature, that this will still be in statute and still be the standard policy of the DOT. Sales tax, we pay sales tax on transportation projects. That money, the sales tax money, especially because it's coming from gas tax, which is 18th Amendment protected, which means it has to go for roads. That money should be going back into the transportation accounts rather than going over to fund social services over in the operating budget. And there's one little kicker that's even worse on this, is because we bond a lot of these transportation projects. That sales tax money is also bonded. So therefore, we have actually bonded for 25 years a portion of our operating budget, which only lasts for 2 years. And there's a host of other things that we need to do too, other costs that we have with our projects, permitting and that sort of thing that we need to address so that we can get projects done quicker, we can get them done less costly, and still get an effective project, one that's safe, that's reliable, and actually serves the people that it's designed to serve, and that's the motoring public.